In this video, I'm going to show you a very simple method that will help you trade together with a trading robot. And as a result, your stats could reach as high as 80 or even 90% win rate. All you need is just one indicator and a trading robot. The trading robot will do the analysis for you, telling you which direction to open a trade, while the indicator will show you how safe it is, whether it's a good entry point right now or not. So let's first watch the initial trade, and then I'll show you the entire working algorithm and how to use it, how to work with it. As you can see, the first trade brings me $145 in profit. Now let's figure out how to set up the platform, how to activate this robot, and how to work with it as safely as possible. Let's go. Very first thing you need to do is follow the link in the description and activate our trading robot. It's absolutely free and available to you right now. Activation is through the link in the description. So go ahead, follow all the instructions, and then you can activate it. That's step number one. Step number two, go to the platform. We need to add the RSI indicator. Right here, select RSI, add it, and now we need to tweak it a bit. Go over here to the little pencil icon and set the period to 10. That's all we need to do. After you've fully set up the platform, you're now ready to get started. So once again, I remind you, activate the robot right now using the link in the description. And now I'm moving on to the most interesting part, the entry points. And how do you actually work with this combination? How do you even use this algorithm? For example, I like this one, the currency pair Euro Swiss franc. I choose this currency there. Next, I need to go to the bot booster, select the same currency pair, and set the trade duration. 1 minute. I've selected everything, and now I get a buy signal. Right from here, I open a buy trade, but before that, I check the RSI indicator. If the RSI indicator value is within the working range, that is between these two boundaries, from 30 to 70. Right here, that's when we open our trade based on the signal. If the value is above or below that range, we skip those signals. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be safe. Next, I'll show you how to set up the platform and what timeframes this strategy actually works for. We specifically set up the RSI indicator this way to filter out the riskiest trades. Boost Robot already has a good win rate, around 80% profitable trades. But a lot of beginners still have questions, like how do you spot those situations you really shouldn't enter? Or for example, how do you identify a losing or tough situation? As you can see, this trade's bringing me $460 in profit. And let's open the next trade for $750. But first, how do you set up the platform? It's really simple. You go here to the chart settings, select regular candles, and choose M1. Now everything is set up for you. By the way, I forgot to mention, there's this button on the RSI. It's better to open it so you can see the chart more clearly. Accordingly, each candle will correspond to one trade, meaning we're trading on 1 minute candles for 1 minute each. If you choose 3 minutes per trade, then select 3-minute candles as well. So right here in the time settings, you would select M3 accordingly. Go to the candles and select M3. Leave the indicator settings exactly the same. And when you see a situation like this, when the indicator goes beyond the working value, we skip those trades. Let's switch everything back to 1 minute and get another signal. The next currency pair is the British pound to the Canadian dollar. I go to the booster bot, select this currency pair, wait for the signal, and get a buy signal. I see that the RSI indicator is within the normal range, so I open my buy trade. Here's another little life hack. You can go to the currency pairs and click the star to add it to your favorites. Just pay attention to this. The currency pair immediately appears at the top for you. So by adding it this way, you can manage the currency pairs, meaning you can keep the ones you like or don't like. Or if you have some that are either at the bottom or the top of the list. You can just skip those currency pairs right away, not even waiting for a signal on them. For example, take the British pound to Australian dollar pair. I would skip it right now. The price is already too close to the upper zone, so you could get a sharp correction. It's better not to take unnecessary risks going down, so it's much safer to choose currency pairs that are more in the middle. Great profit, $600. As you can see, it's already almost $1,000. I've made even a bit more than that. Let's open one more trade, but this time for $1,000, using everything we've earned today with this strategy. Let me remind you again, you can activate this robot right now using the link in the description and the pinned comment. All you need to do is go to Telegram and activate the robot. There's nothing to download and nothing to buy. You just need this accessible robot that analyzes the market automatically. All you have to do is open trades and collect your profit. Currency pair, Australian dollar to Canadian dollar. There was quite a strong impulse here. So let's see what the booster bot has to say about it. If we get a buy signal now, I'll probably skip it. No, we're actually getting a sell signal. Let me explain why I would want to skip the buy signal. Since the price, or more precisely the RSI value, is already high, there's a good chance we'll see a spike and then immediately head down. That's why a buy signal here would be pretty risky, but as you can see, the bot gave me a sell signal. So, all my factors lined up, and I opened a sell trade. Now, all I can do is watch and wait for this signal to end. Let's keep an eye on this trade. This trade closed at break even, meaning I didn't lose or gain anything. There just wasn't enough volatility. And yeah, in the very last few seconds, the price finally moved in the direction I needed. That happens sometimes. Let's take a look at another currency pair. The next one is Euro Dollar. I select this pair in the booster bot, set the trade time to 1 minute as usual, and now we wait for the robot's analysis. Basically, we have a really good range here. The price is roughly in the middle of the RSI value, so this trade should be excellent. If the RSI value is in the middle, it means the balance of power between buyers and sellers is currently even. No one is outweighing the other, so our analysis works very smoothly, and these are truly safe entry points. If you want to learn more information like this that you can make money from, then check out the description. There you'll find a link to our Telegram channel. That's where we share more information, ready-made strategies, and entry points. Basically, everything a beginner needs is right there. So go to the link in the description and also subscribe to our Telegram channel. And don't forget to activate our trading bot, which will do the analysis for you and, accordingly, bring you profit. All you have to do is choose a currency pair and get a signal for it. By the way, in the meantime, this trade's making in 920 bucks. Profit, as you can see, is a very simple and effective strategy that I'm sure any beginner trader can repeat. All you need are our tools, which you can find at the link. It would also be nice if you check the description. If you comment on this video, give it a like, and also subscribe to the channel, use this strategy. This really is a very good method, and accordingly, if you use this particular indicator, you'll be able to filter out 20 to 30% of very risky trades. So what exactly is the risk? Maybe a lot of people don't understand. For example, let's say you get a buy signal somewhere around here. Look, the robot sees that the price is going to go higher and we still have room to move up. And indeed, the price does go higher, but then it suddenly gets a sharp impulse downward. So you might be in profit for a moment, even up by 50 points. That's a really big move. It seems like you're in profit, but then you get one candle, down by 200 points. And that's it, your trade is in the red. That's why it's better to skip moves like that, and that's exactly where the RSI indicator settings help. I've shown you the entry points, showed you the robot, activate it using the link in the description, and don't forget to subscribe to our Telegram channel. On that note, I'll say goodbye for now. See you soon!